is up, everybody, and welcome back to your favorite Wednesday night wrestling podcast with your host, Chuck Winchester, with your host, Yvonne D. Board, and with your still reigning, but you all knew that going in because it was not on the defense at Money in the Bank, still holding that title, the RSH Heavyweight Champion of the World, Josh D. Board. How many days are we in? You said it last week.
Oh yeah, we're in a different
He says that every week.
now.
How about that?
We're at fucking 800.
801.
It's gotta end.
Dude, if he makes it to the 1,000, I'm quitting the show.
We need
Oh,
to.
yeah, we're quitting this.
We need to figure out our issue we have now. You guys tied.
We did tie.
We did tie.
We
And Money in
did.
the
There was a
Bank.
bunch of surprises.
So I
at
had
Money
a
in the Bank.
couple.
A lot of surprises.
A lot of them.
I had like a couple options. Either one, you guys do it again, and we make it to where there can't be a fucking tie.
I mean, that would have been ideal. If I would have
Or we
realized
do
last
it at
week.
SummerSlam, and then I go outside and I start challenging celebrities to come and challenge
Oh
me.
my god!
That title's going to be on the line at SummerSlam. I can tell you that.
Regardless.
Well, I
yeah.
reached out there to Bischoff, said he wanted a title shot. He hasn't responded yet.
Oh, for heaven's
Oh, he's
sake.
afraid. You know.
He's
Yeah,
afraid.
we had the briefcase. Yeah.
Now, if I would have realized it, granted, I do drink a lot during the show, so I don't think a lot during the show. But if I would have realized that that was the one that made that was the deciding factor, I probably would have changed one of my choices.
I love how that match that decides our shit is always the first match of the
It
pay-per-view.
is.
Yeah,
That match was the first match of that pay-per-view too.
and that was it. It was.
I had a
Yep.
buddy's birthday that night, and I was like, "Fuck it, I can watch this." I didn't have to be there till 9. I
Always-
watched it, and I was like, "God damn, the tie again."
Always the first match. Always.
Well, you know, we could have realized that, you know, that nobody knew that Liv was going to win.
No.
Who did you have?
Raquel.
All right, so you
And I
guys
had-
Becky.
Becky. All right.
We had good choices. Not
Becky-
saying
you
Liv
had
isn't.
Becky,
but-
and she had Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, they were good choices.
Did you all see Shotzi like
Gosh.
fucking
She's just
botching everything?
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
She like fell up the ladder, into the ladder. She has had a rough night.
She
And
did.
people gave her so much shit online, she deleted her Twitter account.
Oh, is that for real?
Yeah.
She couldn't. Oh, that's actually kind of sad.
That is. Yeah.
I would just got off Twitter. Like, you know, social media is such a fucking
Twitter's
shit show.
terrible.
It
too,
is.
especially
I mean,
for
so is
wrestling.
Facebook. It's
Yeah,
all.
All of it is bad.
So all of this was for zilch.
I feel bad for the person taking the time to make these posters.
I know. Right? It's still a cool post.
Baby, you're never going anywhere, are you?
I've still never held that title since we've
I know.
got our own.
Hey, it's still a cool poster.
It is a cool poster. We can reuse it next year. At this
Well,
rate.
we can't feel bad because
Uh-oh.
Seth and Becky didn't win nothing
I'm
either.
gonna save that in archive.
It's reusable.
And we'll pull it out for everybody.
We're pulling the Seth and Becky card on their poster.
Yeah, we'll pull it out next year. Oh shit!
Or
That's
Seth
funny.
and Becky.
But I don't know. We definitely have to figure that out. We need a Money in the Bank winner.
Yeah,
We do.
we do indeed. Oh, you know, we did tie, and so maybe we just go with the fact that the
There is no
holder,
Money in the Bank.
the
winner.
the holder retains it, and she's still technically holding it. So if we tied, she can still retain it for the next year. That makes sense in my opinion.
You want to lose again?
I mean, it was a tie. I understand
I'm talking
that.
to her.
Oh.
Shut up. We can find something to figure out who wins it.
I still can't believe Liv won. Like, what the
I
fuck?
know. I can't believe it.
Fucking Ronda Rousey.
No, I mean it was a whole.
I'm just so glad she cashed it.
It
I'm
on.
glad.
That was the best
It
part.
was the here. This is what you guys fucking wanted,
Yeah, it was perfect. I loved the fact that she cashed in. I was like, hell yeah.
and especially on Ronda. I think made everybody.
And Ronda's
happy.
trying
Yeah.
to get up with her leg.
'Cause everybody fucking hates Ronda.
And I hated that Ronda hugged her. It's like, no, shut up.
Yeah, that,
Get out of the
that,
ring.
that took away from it.
Yeah.
'Cause now when Ronda goes heel, it's not going to mean as much.
No.
It's like you just gave her
Because she already
respect.
gave her,
Yeah.
and then the report that she demanded this happen backstage didn't help either.
Demand.
Yeah.
This was her call.
Rousey should just roll the fuck out of the ring like everybody else.
Unless she's going to disappear for a couple of days.
I
Let's hope she
so.
disappears
Let's hope so.
forever. Let her be a mother and keep talking about being a mother. I didn't really watch the whole thing, but I saw that like Natty dressed up like her and came down with the
That was
fucking
the best part.
Yeah,
came
that
out
was
the
a SmackDown
stroller.
thing.
That made me laugh.
I
'cause
love Italian.
all-
She pulled that off.
all Rousey does, I'm a mom. We know you're a fucking mom. Your baby's on your bus. We know. Nobody cares.
We get it.
Go be a mom and get the fuck out if that's all you want to talk about.
Seth and Becky have a kid, but they don't say it over and over
Yeah,
and over again because we know.
Yeah, they barely talk about it because you know what? They're professionals and their baby doesn't define their fucking life, unlike Rousey. So
Yeah, yeah.
out. Granted, I don't have kids, so
None of us do.
Well, don't get too carried away because I think they're fighting at each other.
I think so.
And
Yeah.
we all know it's going to happen there. So
and I'm sure Rousey
You'll
will
get it back.
will get it back.
I don't think she'll get it.
I hope not. Hope you're
I
right.
think Charlotte will return and fucking
Ah,
fuck up Rhea.
That could
not
be
Rhea.
Rousey.
Yeah.
Because Charlotte, they said she's coming back in August.
Is Charlotte? Oh, I
I
mean,
mean,
well,
it's close enough.
July
July
30th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty fucking
She's
close.
gonna, she's gonna come back and want to be back in that picture.
Yeah, it's reportedly set for SummerSlam.
I am sad that because SummerSlam is in Nashville, which isn't too far away. Actually, going there in September. It's like I wish we all could go to SummerSlam. We could do the Rumble, just that day. Why can't it be in August like it usually is?
Yeah, that's the reported. Oh, and we got Theory. I'm fucking. You get some money in the bank.
Yeah,
Shit.
that
Money in
was
the bank.
A lot of surprises this pay per view.
Now we-
So this happened to Money in the Bank.
Unexpected.
And he wasn't even in the match, which is my only beef. I'm tired of this happening to this match, to this
I know,
event.
I agree.
It's always this event.
Why can't somebody win that's in the
Just
actual
upset
match?
that it wasn't Brock.
Oh yeah, I'm very upset.
Yeah, we want to see his farmer head in the match.
I mean,
No,
to be fair, if they did that to Brock again, where he entered at the very end and won, I'll laugh my ass
But
off.
why can't they have somebody in the match just win it? Like,
So this solidifies that Theory is the future, and it kind of happened how I thought it would happen. I thought that he would lose to Lashley.
You did say that.
Because it doesn't make sense of him carrying around everything.
No,
So Lashley won clean
he did.
sure.
by submission of all shit. I didn't think that would
The
happen.
hurt lock.
But then you don't even fucking remember it.
It's just like
because-
Rollins and
Yeah, like
and
WWE
Orton.
always does something. Like Rollins lost to Randy Orton
Right. Same
earlier in that night at WrestleMania before he cashed in.
thing. Same idea. Yep.
So Theory will probably lose to Lashley again at SummerSlam, and then if the plan is for him to cash in at SummerSlam, he can still do that. And what you'll never.
He's not cashing at
And Bobby
SummerSlam.
Lashley hasn't been pinned
That's for a year.
in a fucking year.
Yep. Saw
I
that.
feel
So-
bad when he goes to cash in. It's not going to be a successful
Kudos for
cash in.
WWE for
Oh.
keeping that
Not
happening
against
for a year.
Roman.
I just don't know. The theory experiment, I mean, they're pushing him. They're pushing him.
They
Obviously,
are,
that's
yeah.
not an argument. But like, does he have what it takes to be in
Time to
Roman
find-
Reigns' shoes?
time to
Like,
find out.
I don't
Well,
know,
he has
man.
Vince
I don't think
McMahon
they'll
in
cash
his,
him in that quick.
No,
Vince-
he'll hold. He should hold on to it for a while.
And then they moved. So they did announce
Vince is his protege. He can do whatever he wants.
Theory will face Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam for the U.S. title, and no John Cena.
No, not saying
Apparently,
that.
that match will take place at WrestleMania 39
Oh
in
boy,
Hollywood.
it's gonna be a loaded
That'd be a good match.
Hollywood superstar event.
So yeah, so they've announced a couple. So Corbin got attacked,
That'd be
the
fun.
fuck out of McAfee after the fact.
I'll need to go watch that then.
It's on their Twitter.
Yeah,
It's on
all their
Twitter.
social
that's what
media.
I'd say.
SummerSlam, McAfee versus Corbin,
That'd be good.
Theory, Lashley, Liv, and Ronda's not official. I'd expect something between the next couple of weeks on
Sure.
SmackDown.
They'll build
And
that.
then the last man,
The
they're
last
booking
match,
it as what? Last one, last man.
last match
Last man standing.
Yeah, so this
Yep.
should really be the last one.
should be it.
Let's hope. I mean, it's only been 8 years in the making.
Unless one of them die, I don't think it'll
Let's
be the
go,
last
Roman.
one. But I am.
Right.
I'm
This
never
is the
Roman.
11th time they've wrestled, so I think
I'm never
they've
picking
milked
Brock
this feud
ever.
for as much as it fucking could be milked for. And he's on SmackDown tomorrow or Friday.
I saw that
Roman will
to talk
appear.
about the match.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
I mean, I figure you might want to start building it sometime.
I don't think Lesnar is going to win only because they replaced Lesnar with Orton because Orton got injured.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
I think Roman will win,
Yeah, he will.
and things will just continue on.
And Brock Lesnar can go somewhere.
Back to his farm.
Just like Ronda. She can
Suplex
go-
them cows.
Them two can go away.
Moo Moo City, bitch.
That's pretty funny.
fuck
Thank you for laughing.
That was pretty funny.
Sai is having technical difficulties.
Oh yeah, we did announce last week that Sai would be tonight. Sai from SJP Wrestling Podcast. Check it out on all of your favorite platforms. Supposed to be on. Unfortunately, over in England, they're having internet issues. He's across the pond. It is almost midnight there.
And he was going to come on. There's
So,
still
is what it
slight
is.
hope, but
It is what it is.
So there might be a video coming from all of our social medias here soon.
Yep.
Oh,
Whenever
yeah.
internet exists over there again.
There is a big announcement that's going to affect this show, RSH,
Mhm.
in the very, very near future. So be on the lookout for that. You're all going to love it. You're going to milk it. You're going to follow it. It's going to be amazing.
especially to that one person watching right now.
Yep.
and then our audio listeners, we have some.
We have
Our
some.
video last week did pretty solid, actually.
Yeah.
It's our highest listened to episode in a while.
I think to be fair, anyway, more people listen to audio than they do video.
Yeah, they do.
I find myself not, even when I'm watching TV.
Dude, I got like Smallville and reruns of other shows to watch. I've been actually watching Modern Family lately from the beginning. That's a funny show.
I'm going to watch this generic Blair Witch on YouTube.
They were gonna watch that.
What is that? The generic Blair Witch? Is that goes to the Blair Witch movie?
2016 is what it said.
It's new on there. I've never seen it.
2016.
I didn't know there was another one.
I didn't either.
2016?
Mm-hmm.
No shit. It's on
It
Netflix?
just got added on there.
Yeah,
All right, I'll check that
So I
out.
want to see. I like
Blair Witch.
the Blair Witch.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, you're not.
I never saw the second one, like the Shadow book or something.
That sucked.
I didn't see it. I
Yeah,
forget
it
it
was
did.
fucking-
First one's good, though.
yeah.
It's kind of creepy.
I still believe it's true.
I know. I can't believe
I'm
it.
going
I still believe it's true.
I'm never going in those woods.
No,
or any
I'm
woods
not going in
whatsoever.
any woods.
All right.
I love going to
What
the
else
woods.
fucking happened?
My favorite thing. It's ghost out there. Ghosties.
So we got probably the coolest poster of the year,
Yep.
It's nice looking.
And they're the
and
one.
they both lost.
And they
They
both
did.
lost.
They did
So
indeed.
that was cool. I honestly did not want both of them to win.
No, I agree. I
Yeah.
like that that two new people that we didn't see coming won. I love it.
I do too.
So
Now,
that-
granted, we all knew that Theory was going to win once he was added,
yeah.
Yep.
but the fact
Mhm.
that he still won, I'm glad it wasn't an old timer.
I love
So the last
surprises.
time
I
we
do.
were on, we didn't have an 8th participant.
We
Or
did.
sorry, a 7th. So Madcap did win the Fatal 4-Way on SmackDown to get in. Everybody had a pretty decent showing. Riddle's RKO off the fucking
Bad
ladder. was
ass.
fucking- was
Awesome,
pretty sweet.
amazing. I loved it. Props to Riddle.
Everybody got their shit in. Omos even looked great, and the fact that they fucking everybody
They
in the
all-
match
Poor
power bombed him through the
Sami
table. was
Zayn
pretty
got
cool.
beat.
Sami Zayn hiding behind the ring post,
That's
like
classic.
just like.
Didn't they throw
looking.
him through a ladder? He got.
Oh, dude,
really
Zayn took a hell of a bump.
He got
they-
hit hard.
bad. Poor guy. Poor Zayn.
Very solid match.
They all did good.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then,
Love those
you know,
matches.
The winner was somebody not even in the fucking match card.
Of
But
course.
it's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, they said this was in the. They said the original plan was for Cody to
Right.
be-
We all knew that.
Yeah.
and then no, Cody to be in it, but in Theory to be added still. Theory was
Oh,
supposed
wow.
to win from the beginning.
Oh,
So
That
that
would've
was
been-
going to get more heat on Theory and get more sentimental shit on Cody.
that could have been a bad thing, though, because remember what happened with Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns?
Yeah, but I don't think they
And-
care about.
and
They're not
nobody-
booking Theory as a babyface though.
Sure.
So if he just
That's
gets
a good
heat,
point.
that's fine.
Yeah, that's a good
Roman, they're
point.
trying to get him over as a face.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Theory get colossal heat.
Yeah. That's a
For
good
fucking
point.
Cody. So
Mhm.
apparently that was their plan all along.
Good point.
As the more, I just need to see Roman not get those belts because until he does,
Exactly.
I'm not.
Theory ain't beating Roman
I'm not
Reigns.
convinced.
Not beating
I'm not
him.
convinced Cody's coming back to win the Rumble. Like I'm not convinced of any of it
Sure.
because he's supposed to fight The Rock.
Yep.
And I won't. I'll believe that until I see something that says, "Hey, The Rock's not coming."
Yep.
It's like I believe Theory was going to fight John Cena until I saw this.
Yep.
So-
That happened.
But they already hinted like they're rocking Reigns like before COVID, and
Yeah,
then
so-
COVID happened, and then Reigns has been like what champion for like 800 fucking days or some shit like
So-
yourself.
No.
Almost.
Not
better,
quite.
better than you. No.
So like, there's no reason to make Reigns lose now since we're this close to the finally Hollywood WrestleMania.
Well, Sai had part of his shit go live,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
so we'll see. Just a little bit of hope.
Get
SJP, yes, it says Spotify is working.
that's what Superman stands for, hope, and that's what this show's all about. Hope.
I'm not.
So real quick, not to get too far off topic, but you all know Kane, right? Glenn Jacobs. He's a mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee, and on Twitter, and not to get political at all. I don't care what anybody's political beliefs are at all, but he keeps talking political beliefs on Twitter as he was a politician. And my favorite thing to do whenever he says something political I don't agree with, I immediately post something from like wrestling. So the other day I posted May 19th. I retweeted his shit with May 19th. And it makes me laugh internally, and that's what it's all about. So I just saw it pop up and it made me laugh. But yeah. Anyway. Another guy posted to him doing the same shit that I'm doing. He posted a picture of X-Pac with Tori from back in the day. He said, "I'm glad X-Pac stole your bitch." It made me laugh.
That's funny.
And last week I talked very highly of Gates, so nothing to be like,
Right.
none of that
Videos on
shit.
your fucking-
He
But,
was. He's your guy.
It makes me laugh hysterically.
You put him on your Mount Rushmore and you troll him on Twitter.
Yeah, that's
funny.
exactly right.
It's hard not to.
makes me laugh. Anyway, but yeah, so I still, I've been wrong in the past, but Theory is an experiment, and he's getting pushed and pushed and pushed. But I just don't know. I don't know. I'm not convinced that he can be the guy at this point. His promo skills aren't. He's good comedy. He's a good comedy heel. Like his shit makes me laugh. His arrogant, his selfies crack me up. He's really good at being arrogant. Like I give him all of that credit in the world. But can he hang as the champion in a long period of time?
Well, they let him verbally abuse John Cena.
Yeah, well, sure. He had to. But again, that was backstage. That wasn't an in-the-ring promo.
Yeah, but they gave him a big.
And we know he's not going to be.
They gave him a big profile match in Mania.
Sure.
He did fine.
And he did. No, he's really good. I'm not
He
saying
is
he's
good.
bad. I mean, he's good.
His shit at Saudi still stands out.
I don't remember.
When he hung with Brock for like 15 minutes.
Oh.
he
got
a
thrown
F5
off
off
top.
Oh, the chamber.
fucking cell.
Yeah. That was actually pretty badass.
So like that for me was like,
Yeah,
He
he took
can-
that F5 off the top. That was pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
but he came up with fucking
Seth.
he was with Seth,
And I liked him then.
and then he went back down because he needed a little more time down there,
Mhm.
and he definitely did. Then he hung out with Gargano and did the way thing, which
Yeah.
he was fucking great
Very
in.
good.
Sure.
Very good.
And now he's back.
Yeah, I mean, he's killing it. I'm
I
not saying he's
wish
bad.
that they called him Austin Theory.
Yeah, I'm still going to call him
I
Austin
don't
Theory.
like the fact that he took
Theory?
his first name away.
That's
I
weird.
feel like Theory's not like enough.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
Austin
not
Theory's
like,
perfect.
Austin Theory. It's like, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, Theory. It's like,
What's the theory? So what's the synopsis here?
it's very
Right.
fucking weird.
It's weird to call him that.
It's just a theory, It's not actually going to happen. Sorry, it's my nerdness coming out, I guess.
What the fuck else? So we'll go through the card. You said all these banners. Women's Money in the Bank. So I put the banners in order once I seen how the match.
Makes sense. Makes
Fucking
sense.
It was a good match.
It wasn't
these
bad.
matches.
Raquel looked really good, I thought.
She picked up that ladder.
Shotzi looked like
she's
shit.
strong.
I mean, I don't think
Yeah.
she should have got hated on as much as she did. She had a rough. It's like her first huge main roster.
To make her leave for Twitter, that's just mean.
That is. That's,
I mean, they were going after like she should be fired.
yeah, they went
Shit
cruel
like that.
on
If
her.
that's the case, AEW'd have like.
And it's
6
like it's
people
her
on their
first
roster.
ladder match. Get her.
I mean, I watched it. I remember thinking, yeah, she
Like
kind
she
of
tried,
sucks.
but some of the
but-
spots that she fucked up on were hard.
It was
like
rough.
running up the ladder to do like a drop kick. Like
Yeah.
She messed up.
The
It's
ladder
hard.
moved. Like, and Graves did a good job. He kept saying, "You can't control where these ladders are
No,
going."
Well,
you
think
can't.
about this. Bobby Lashley fucked up during his match with Theory. He was supposed to catch him, and he didn't. Outside, remember that? Outside the ring,
Yeah, he
Theory
did.
jumped. Bobby Lashley was supposed to catch him and throw him in the ring post. He didn't catch him, so he picked him up anyway and threw him in the ring post.
Yeah.
Did anybody give Bobby Lashley shit?
Nope.
Like, what the fuck?
She had like 5.
She had a lot more than
So
one.
that
I
was
get it.
Probably.
Yeah,
And they
it
were-
kept happening.
And they were like, it was like, this is like, in Money in the Bank. See, they do a good job of giving everybody like 45 seconds to a minute to get all their shit in. So like, Shotzi has her, like they gave her her time. She fucked up. They did try to do it again.
It's her first
She
ladder
fucked
match.
up. She
Give her
tried
a
to do
break.
it again. She fucked up. It's like, okay.
You're not gonna be perfect on your
Raquel
first
looked
try.
good.
She did.
Alexa looked good. Becky looked. The ending I thought was fucking badass, and I thought they were going to botch it when Liv's ladder tilted, and then she had to kick herself back up on the rope to come back
She
up.
did
and
a
climb.
great
That was a
job.
great
Sweet.
spot, but
And
there was
she-
a high risk of that not working.
Yeah,
Was
she made it.
that match had bad vibes with botches the whole
Yeah, it
fucking
did.
match. Through.
Yeah, I get it.
Liv did a great
Liv
job.
knocked Becky off, and I love how Becky was the last one to get in her way as well.
Yeah.
Now Becky's going to bitch just 2 years straight. Just after
She's
her.
lost. Yep. She's
Well,
lost.
3, I think, because Bliss threw her off.
Yep.
I forget who the fuck won last year. Oh, it was Asuka. So she had to
Asuka,
give up
Asuka.
her title last
She
year.
was pregnant.
She was-
Well, that's
Yep.
a few years ago now. That was like right
Yeah,
after
so 2
COVID.
years ago. And then
Yeah.
last year, I think Alexa did it. So it's like, fuck.
You gotta get. Yep.
But Liv did win.
Props to Glenn.
And then
though.
everybody, the crowd erupted.
Yeah, they loved it.
Jesus
Social
Christ.
media is still
She said
corrupting
on the
about
bump
it.
today, I saw a clip on Twitter. They were like, what can you bring to this title reign that like a Ronda Rousey or a Charlotte didn't bring? She's like, the people actually want me to be champion.
Yeah.
There you
And
go.
it's like, you know what? That's
The people
right.
love me.
And that draws up interest because nobody gives a fuck.
You
when
gotta give her
Rousey or
credit.
Charlotte.
She did a great job.
Granted, Ronda Rousey's a huge fucking name. I get
Yeah,
it.
but-
Well, sure, but like,
And she draws people in just name value.
I honestly think the longer she's in WWE, the more people are starting to hate her because like she's not a WWE superstar. She's a
Uh-huh.
UFC fighter who's not good at promos, and she's not even that good in the ring. She's
Not
good
really.
enough to get by, but like she can't do matches like Money in the Bank. She can only do like shoot matches, and then she she's so weak on social media because she can't get into character.
She
To
can't
her-
handle the heat.
To her, it's real. Like, I'm Ronda Rousey. This is who I am. And she can't get into a character to make it work because she's just Ronda Rousey. And WWE is not UFC. You have to have a character in WWE. And she doesn't understand that. And then when fans attack her, she attacks them back.
Yeah, she can't handle
And,
the heat.
and it makes Ronda Rousey look bad because it's Ronda Rousey. It's not a character. It's not a heel Ronda Rousey. It's just Ronda Rousey. And if you can't handle fans not liking you, you're in the wrong fucking business.
Because everybody's gonna do that to you.
I mean, as this, even as low level as we are, I've had somebody threaten to kill my cat on Twitter. You know what I mean?
I remember
And
that.
nobody knows who the fuck I am. So to be at that level, you're going to get a lot of heat. If you can't handle it, you're in the wrong
Especially
business.
from wrestling fans.
And I'm
Get-
telling you, the
get
longer
over it.
she's in it, the more people are starting to turn on her. And from what I've seen, in my opinion.
Ronda, you need to woman up and handle it. Real women handle the heat.
Yeah,
You're not one
Shotzi
of
said
them.
today, I appreciate everybody checking on me, but I'm fine. I've been going through the tough shit of my personal life, so it's deeper than nasty comments, but also Twitter's not helped me in my
Yeah.
already fragile mind state.
Leave
Trying to stay
Shotzi
motivated
alone.
and focused.
Really.
Focused on my goals and not what's on the internet. I think her dad passed away.
Yeah, her
this year
dad.
also,
She lost
so
her dad this year too.
She
I've
has
seen
had
that.
a crazy ass year.
Yeah, that's rough.
Cut her some slack.
There's a couple things I think that happened.
She's
but
human, dude.
I don't remember.
She
Yeah.
is human.
She made a mistake in her first ladder
Super
match.
hot,
Get over
too.
it.
Shotzi
Oh,
hit
for
me up.
God's sake.
I mean, she is hot.
I'm a very good shoulder to cry on.
Oh, for God's
But
sake.
again, I'm sure all these people on Twitter running their mouths are sitting there eating Doritos, drinking beer, and they probably couldn't even fucking walk a mile, nonetheless do what shots.
And they probably had bad taste in
Hey, look, we
wrestlers.
got 3 viewers.
So it's just
Hey
like,
everybody! So let me take my AEW shot of the week.
uh-oh.
So Meltzer,
Oh boy.
2 things. One, I love Vince McMahon. He was screaming at people backstage apparently 2 weeks ago to quit sucking Dave Meltzer's ass. He said, "We don't give a fuck what that guy says." Those people that's been leaking shit.
As soon as you said AEW shit talk of the week, everybody
Yep.
left.
See that?
Never done.
And-
Josh's AEW take of the week.
Cruzy, come back.
That should be a new thing we do.
But
Josh's
John,
AEW
yeah,
take
that
of
should
the
be
week.
my segment. Josh's
Josh's
shit.
take of the week.
Anyway, so
Shit talk of the week.
so who said to stop?
Vince.
Vince said to
Vince
stop
told
doing.
all his people
Meltzer.
backstage like to quit bowing down to Dave Meltzer. He's not shit.
Oh, that's fair.
And Vince can't stand Dave Meltzer.
You
I
gotta
mean,
love Vince.
Dave Meltzer does wear ripped tie-dye jeans at the age of like 75.
Skinny
And-
jeans, right?
To piggyback off Dave Meltzer, we all know who Dave Meltzer worships,
Sure.
Oh,
and that is AW. He
oh.
reported today or yesterday, I read it today, AW's ticket sales are fucking plummeting.
Yeah, they're pretty
And their
low.
ratings are
Oh.
complete shit,
Oh,
and they're
shit.
plummeting as well. So
Yeah.
Tony Khan goes out today and brags about how great their
Oh.
ratings are
Oh,
on Busted Open, even though their Rampage is down 40-ish
I
percent.
don't care about Rampage. What's Dynamite?
Dynamite's
That's
down
that's
like
what matters.
23% from last year.
All right.
So
they
it's-
got too many injuries going
they
on.
do have a lot of injuries.
Injuries,
I
sure.
will give them
Yeah.
that.
Sure.
And an intern
But-
champion, which is so stupid.
Yeah, I don't get
When
that
you
either.
say that Forbidden Doors sold $5 million in shit, and then people from the arena are sending pictures, like kind of like we did. I guess we went to the Rumble and we saw how they had it blocked off, and I put
Sure.
even
Oh, everybody does
Mr.
it.
WWE,
Yeah.
but I was like, fuck it. They said they didn't. First off, they didn't claim it was a sellout.
No.
But
And that's what matters.
They did have AW said it was a sellout, and there's pictures all over social media of they weren't even fucking close. Our friend Bennett went there for like $22.
Did he send a picture?
Jeez.
No,
That's not, include-
not the picture.
that's
I
not
got.
including gas.
Yeah, oh no. Gas, but I think he works for gas now or something. So I don't know. But he went the day of the pay-per-view, got a $6 ticket. I
Yeah,
think.
they were pretty cheap.
And so you're not going to have that luxury of SummerSlam. I guarantee you that. So AEW, you still fucking suck, and I hope you have a terrible, terrible Dynamite tonight.
That's mean.
Fuck them.
I heard last week's Dynamite had a pretty good the Edge or not holy shit stop. Christian had Luchasaurus team up with him, right?
I don't know. I didn't watch it last
He
night.
Luchasaurus
did.
turned heel.
The
He
last
did.
thing that so Luchasaurus and Christian are now a
He
thing.
played him.
So they're all
Yeah.
after why are 2 larger than life people chasing a little 13-year-old kid around?
Because his
Snake
dad was
Jungle Boy.
famous, and they keep bringing that up too, which makes me laugh even more and more.
Christian's using
The last cool thing I've seen on there was when he cut that promo.
Christian's
And also, Tony Khan.
That's the last thing I watched.
Where is
Oh.
MJF?
exactly. Where
Yeah,
Um,
the longer he's gone, the more
I
they're.
mean, it's been about a fucking month now.
Yeah,
So, like,
probably a
it's
little
kind of
longer, yeah.
ridiculous at this point.
right. Best
But,
star. Really.
I mean, I like the my problem right now with fucking social media is everybody, and I think in a mostly sarcastic manner, who's bringing up the long-term storytelling shit. And so I think AEW is like trying to capitalize on the current long-term storytelling fad. And so like in like 6 months we'll come back and it's going to be a big thing. And they'll be like, yeah, we know how to be long-term storytelling, which is incorrect. That's wrong
They
in my
should
opinion.
have rode that way. There's stuff that you build long-term, and there's shit that you capitalize on.
Yeah, this is a capitalize.
Right fucking now.
Yeah.
And his promo, whatever it was
The fire.
might have been the best promo I've ever fucking seen in my lifetime.
It was fire, man. It was really good.
And
It was
so
good.
you send him away, you take him off. I mean, unless he's really got heat.
Right.
Maybe he does.
Maybe.
Maybe this
he
is why he
does.
kept it off.
I mean, I bet there's probably a little bit of truth in there, but
Yeah.
like, there's no way they would have gave him that much mic time if he was not happy or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I just don't understand how you take your biggest star.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. And take him off. It
He's
makes
the
no
hardest
sense.
one.
And like,
Worker on
as
that
he's
show.
hot.
Even with CM Punk, when he did that shit in WWE, they capitalized on it. Like, they had matches right away. Like, they kept him there. Granted, he was the champion at the time, so they had to. But like, people would have stopped watching if CM Punk wasn't on there every week after that. So this should be the same thing. People.
Oh yeah, there's that. Look, so this is how.
Yeah, I know it's embarrassing.
So I'm gonna.
For you audio listeners, he just pulled a picture of Tony Khan hugging Cesaro or whatever his name is, Claudio. Yeah,
Claudio.
at AEW. I don't understand why he hugs everybody in like a fucking rapt, emotional
And a creep-
mom just
and a
saw his
rude
son at the
kinda
airport
way.
kind of way. Yeah,
What a creep.
I don't like it. He's a pussy. I told you I've been using that word lately. I don't mean to say it, but I do.
Yeah. What
What
the
a
fuck?
creep.
Dutch Mantel,
Can't you
who's
just
the
shake
former
his
WWE
hand?
manager from the '80s, said, "What the fuck is going on here?"
Yeah.
Only thing you could say is you never see Vince do this shit.
Right.
That's
I think
not true.
Cesaro himself is even embarrassed. Damn, Tony.
Yeah, that's probably true.
That's probably
Well, Vince doesn't hug everybody that he signs.
Vince has hugged Becky Lynch on TV.
I'm sure-
He has hugged Eric Bischoff on TV. He has hugged The Rock on TV. He has
It's not
hugged
about
Stone Cold on
hugging
TV.
people in general,
Now, he doesn't hug everybody. I'll give you that.
and his hugs does not look like this.
They don't.
We will have a fucking picture. Hold on, our fucking
Tony
picture
Khan,
guy.
you just need to
sucks
start
dick.
handshaking like a business, man.
We need a
He
fucking
hugs
audio.
like a
Look
creep.
at this.
Yeah, he doesn't embrace him
Look-
like
look at
this.
this.
I'll give you that.
Hold on. Can we add this? I want you guys to hum.
And Vince has also kissed Stephanie on TV. Do that with what you will. But
Tom Brady makes out with his son, so it's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Do we need to insert the lyrics to Cutting Crew? I just died in your arms tonight. Into this picture right here.
yeah, it's pretty rough,
I
man.
just died.
It's
between-
like he's falling asleep.
Oh my God.
Between him going all coked out when
Oh,
Samoa
oh,
came
stop,
out
Stop.
and then him hugging him, it's just like
I
I
got a
can't.
fucking picture. Hold on.
I just don't
I
like
found
it.
a picture the other day and I'm done.
Tony Khan is going to be the downfall of AEW with this shit.
Hold on.
He just needs to start shaking hands.
He just needs to grow the fuck up.
No, dude,
He has his curly ass hair. Like, what is that? Like, Jesus Christ, he has his
What's
curly
he
ass
using,
hair.
curling iron on
Somebody-
his
His,
hair?
his eyes are closed. For you audio listeners that can't see this is a picture of Tony Khan, the owner of AEW, hugging Claudio Cesaro.
I'm going
and-
to keep calling him.
And not
Yeah.
only are they hugging, because I get it, yo, you hug, oh, I'm glad you're here. No. This is a full embracement. Like Josh said, Cesaro is a little weirded out. His eyes are open.
Look at him.
Unlike Tony Khan, his eyes are closed.
And
His-
Tony, hey, you ready for this? I found this. Look at Tony Khan. For the audio listeners, Tony Khan standing next to a pile of cocaine, which Dave Meltzer reports he does half of this mountain before he goes on Dynamite.
Some may say it's snow, but clearly they're in a tropical location.
I don't know where I found this, but Twitter's a fucking dangerous.
Place, yeah.
It's got everything.
Dude, Twitter's a dangerous, great, mind-blowing,
All over the place.
life-ending, potentially
Yeah.
kind of place.
Oh,
dude.
Unfortunately, yeah. It's
But
a shit show is what
This
it
is
is.
Tony Khan with his mountain of cocaine. Look how happy he is.
Yeah, I
Wait-
mean-
wait till you pull the picture up Cesaro.
But
That's
to
right.
be fair, Vince has admitted to doing cocaine in the 80s. We all know he did.
Well, that's fine.
So if you're rich, do
in the
cocaine.
80s, in the 80s, it was in.
Coke cans.
Yeah, we need fucking video again.
But
Cocaine was in these. Look, zero sugar. They wouldn't have that fucking problem in the 80s.
that's true. But
Tony
what
Khan-
Vince isn't doing, one, have long curly ass hair like a fucking 12-year-old skateboarder. Two, he's not literally embracing, eyes closed and all.
You fall
his new
asleep
superstar.
in his arm.
He just met Cesaro, I bet, like weeks ago. You know, their relationship is probably younger than like this year.
Take me.
You know what I
Cesaro.
mean?
Technically.
So
He's like, oh,
it's
God.
probably younger than the what's his fuck Epstein's client list. Or,
I'm keeping these pictures on here.
I don't get it. Like
My
that picture's
goal-
embarrassing.
my
Tony,
goal-
he's taking. He has a ring
My
on.
goal
Sorry, Tony.
is to get Tony Khan on this show, and I want to ask him about if this picture's real.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, let's
What
yeah,
picture?
let's
getting it.
let's segue back to so we had this. It was actually a pretty good match.
It was
Theory
good.
got a lot of good offense in on this
He
because I saw
did.
this match as well.
Yeah. The only thing I
Um,
remember from it was when Lashley fucked up. He was outside the ring of the turnbuckle. Theory jumped on him. He was supposed to catch him. He didn't catch him. But you know what I didn't do? Trash him on Twitter because I'm an adult. And who cares? He still picked him up and threw him in the ring post later. Yeah. Good match.
It was a good match.
Tony Khan Cocaine is now trending on the Buzz's Twitter account.
I love the cocaine. I love the cocaine.
Yeah, I need to put that song on my
It's
phone.
probably Tony Khan's favorite song, isn't it?
Yeah, Lashley won with the Hurt Lock. Lashley, we talked about it for a couple seconds earlier. A year without taking a clean pin.
Yep. That's pretty
Very
solid.
good job.
He's been like heel and face
I
during that
also
time.
feel like this would have been the best time to put him up against Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of missing that. But even at the same time, we all know that Bobby Lashley won
But
it.
yeah,
win.
I would rather
So-
not see Lashley get destroyed.
And this is why they
Right.
shouldn't have the undisputed title, because they should have Lashley owning it on Raw, Reigns on SmackDown. But because Reigns is
Dude.
taking both belts,
If they are
Nobody
going
else
to
can
go
be-
all in on Theory, you have him beat Lashley
sure,
and you have him cash in.
I'd be
How
okay
about
with
the little
that.
arrogant prick walking around with 3 belts,
Yep.
talking shit, taking selfies? Could you imagine?
I
that?
can
Like,
imagine.
I mean, dude, I'd be all for it.
We'll just have to
um,
see. How
I really
it
would be.
happens.
I don't put it past that happening anymore because dude, they are so fucking in. They're
They
all
like-
in with Theory.
They love
They
Theory.
They
Yeah,
literally
they
went
do.
all in with this guy. They had him do the Cena thing.
Sure.
They had him fucking work with Brock at Madison Square Garden. Main event was him and Brock Lesnar. He
Yeah.
said on some fucking podcast he was on that he found out 25 minutes before.
That'd be scary.
No,
He was just,
not-
they were like,
yeah.
get
Go.
dressed. And they're like, okay. And he's like, fuck. Like,
Do I fight?
they're like, hey, you're fighting Brock.
Fuck.
You're getting 15 with him too. It's like, fuck.
How do you get 50 minutes with Brock Lesnar?
Right.
Brock Lesnar just hits you. Like, he doesn't hold
At
back.
5 and it's done.
Brock
Apparently
Lesnar
he got some spots in too.
Sure.
So
sure,
like
sure.
they trust. They're all in on Theory.
They're all in.
Brock Lesnar is not Tobey Maguire. Brock Lesnar is Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man after Spider-Man 2. He stopped holding his punches. Remember that line from Spider-Man? That's Brock Lesnar. Just fucking hits you. Are you looking it up? Brock. And also Theory.
He's not.
No, I got a weird friend request.
Uh-oh. It's probably somebody watching our show.
Well, every time I get an alert, I think it's Psy.
But yeah, you're not incorrect, man. Theory, I didn't know that he fought Brock Lesnar. That'd be scary.
I would be.
Would you fight Brock Lesnar if you had to? How'd you hang 15 minutes?
I know.
He did it, Saudi.
It's true.
Then he fucking got thrown.
Thrown off the top.
That cell spot has to be like spot of the year. He fucking took a legit F5 and landed correctly. Even though it's a mat, obviously people are mad that wasn't fucking steel down there. It's like, let's just murder this
How about
guy.
his murder theory? Really?
But anyway, love Theory. Match of the night caught me off guard was this.
Yeah, mine too.
I watched it twice.
That
Did
was, that was
I
the
went and
my
watched it
favorite
again.
match.
Dawkins was the star of this match as well,
Absolutely,
which
he
would
was.
nobody would have probably guessed. So Dawkins is not Tucker. I retract that statement. So I swear to God, he has to have heard people say that because he's completely been different the last month. He's doing fucking springboard flips, landing on his feet, and he's fucking huge. He did it on
Yes.
Raw twice
He
too.
did.
This Dawkins, when Ford does go solo, I don't think they'll ever take these two apart. It'd be kind of like the New Day.
Sure.
It's like all for one for all kind of thing.
I like that.
I don't think they need to do that. They can have Dawkins beat the fuck out of him some point,
Yeah.
which,
We don't need that, though. They're friends. They're partying.
but I do think we'll get this final match. I think it'll be like a ladder match or something at SummerSlam with these two
With
teams.
these two, I don't think they're done yet.
Do we really think that the Street Profits are going to ever break up?
Yeah, I
At
do.
some point.
They teased it. They apparently, according to reports, they thought about it last year at the draft.
Oh, I don't like that.
So this year at the draft, which we're probably about 2 months away from, don't be surprised if Montez Ford gets drafted by himself somewhere.
Wow.
I know Montana Ford is the one everybody likes. Even
Yeah,
The
he
Rock
also put
tweeted
on like
about
fucking
him.
30 pounds of muscle. He
Yeah.
had that
Jeez,
very
yeah.
good match with Roman Reigns on SmackDown.
Oh, yeah,
He
he
was in the
did, that's
military.
right.
I didn't know that
Yeah,
either.
like, he's fucking,
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, they brought that up on Raw.
He is. I forgot he was.
I know that The Rock tweeted
Yeah.
about him, and that was a big deal.
Yeah, that's.
But I kind of like the other guy a little bit better.
I like both of them.
I mean, sure, they're both good. I like
I
both.
think they both would be fine on their own. I really do.
I don't know about that. That's where it's kind of iffy because they're not little guys. I mean, they're little guys.
They are.
You know what I mean? And WWE has his if I can talk, historically bigger guys in the main event side of things. But yeah, I like them together. I like Street Profits.
I do too.
Dude, you have no idea how hard it is to say not the Street Profits. I keep trying to say Street Profits, but I'm glad the headband is showing right now on our screen because I see the Street Profits. I want to see Private Parties, what I keep meaning to say. Yeah, hopefully this is their last match because they've been fighting back and forth all day, every day.
And they've been losing
for a while.
Tag
And
teams.
they've been losing.
Yeah.
Well, I would do a ladder match with like these two, the Viking Raiders, and like the New Day. Just have like get everybody in there.
How's Big E doing? Any news on Big E?
Yeah, so he's out of a neck brace,
Oh, that's good.
and he doesn't need one. He doesn't need surgery,
Oh,
and
good.
I guess he gets reevaluated in 1 year.
Fair enough.
So
Take your time, Biggie. Get back.
Heel
God,
brother
if he comes back,
be huge.
oh my God,
It's gonna be huge.
WWE's going. There's somebody on Twitter the other day that said like the greatness of wrestling might reach its peak in January of next year because like all these people coming back from injury, like on AEW side, Punk, Cole, like they have a list. I don't give a
Wait,
fuck.
Cole's
about it.
injured?
Yeah,
I
He
know that.
is injured.
Yeah,
He
really.
hasn't been
told
on.
you like 8. When I thought I was kidding, I said like 8 people left with concussions.
Mhm.
When you super kick somebody 100 times in a paper,
Adam Cole really got
I'll do
hurt.
it.
He hasn't been
Cole
on.
I didn't know
apparently
that.
was out.
Yeah, he
I
was
didn't know
out.
Fair
Like
enough.
they had to like,
He hasn't been on.
So they got Punk, Bryan, and Cole all injured at once.
yeah.
Jesus Christ, Tony
Moxley's
Khan.
banged up.
He's champion
And
though,
he's
right?
carrying the
Yeah, he's
inter-
the interim champion.
Whatever
Which
that
he
means.
fights like a dude. So he doesn't fight Aleister Black. He fights his other guy in his group tonight for the title,
House of Black.
which he's not even in the top 5 in the rankings.
Yeah.
Which makes
So that
those
ranking
That's
is
who
rankings-
just
won the
show.
Battle
Yeah,
Royal
because
last
right now,
week.
because
Yeah.
Wardlow was number 1, and then they gave Moxley the automatic spot, and he was 3rd.
See, that's the problem with
Yeah.
professional wrestling. It's scripted.
It does not need rankings.
Yeah, you can't
This
do
is
rankings.
not the NFL.
That ranking thing is so stupid.
It's
Like
just
WWE
it's not gonna
tried
be
that a
different.
while ago. What'd they do? After 1 week, they're like,
That's
"This
stupid.
is fucking dumb."
It
Yeah.
is
done.
dumb.
It's not gonna
Tony
work out.
Khan's like, "We're gonna live and die by these rankings."
Just accept
you
the
have
fact
not.
that you're professional wrestling. I mean,
Yeah.
or just change your
It's
rankings.
week to week.
Yeah,
Like, if Wardlow's not your number 2,
just make
don't
him.
make him number 2.
Just
Like,
say he is.
Make it fit. Like,
Yeah.
you're booking your show. But anyway,
that
this
easy.
match was great. There's a couple clip things I found from WWE.com.
Oh, that's pretty
Of
sweet.
different. I try to find like different angles and pictures and shit, but I hate uploading shit.
Uploading
Good
does
match.
suck.
It was a good match.
And then the Usos did retain.
We all knew
We
that.
knew that. Yep.
Great match of the night. For me, it was easy. I watched it twice.
It was my favorite match. Of the night,
Usos,
too.
they can go all day long.
Like
And
it was one of those things where I was like, "Oh shit, I have like a free half hour. I'm gonna just watch that over." Like that's how good it
It was
was.
Oh,
really
yeah.
good.
This was okay.
It was okay.
Carmella gets a lot of shit.
She does.
She holds her own though. This is actually a pretty solid match, and she got in probably more offense than Bianca
did.
did.
Like Josh said
But
last
like
week,
we thought,
she does good at Money in the
Bianca
Bank, though.
retained.
She does.
I do think Bianca will fight Rhea at
Some
SummerSlam
point, yep.
because she was supposed to fight her originally.
makes
here,
sense. Yeah.
Which makes me. It's interesting because Becky's just out there, Asuka's out there,
Yep.
Bailey's out there, Charlotte's out there, Rousey's out. Like
Is Billy
Yeah,
out there? Because we haven't seen her on TV
We
in
haven't
like a
seen
year.
Bailey.
probably soon. And these are the events they bring her back for.
I hope so. She's
So,
on what we're
She
waiting
keeps
on.
tweeting. She tweets
She
all day
does.
long.
She does.
But
She's teasing,
She does.
so I don't know. We'll see.
This match is okay.
Not a lot to say about it though. It is.
I didn't pay attention to it. I had it on my laptop.
Like
I
Josh
didn't
said
pay
last
attention
week,
to it.
Carmella does good at Money in
And
the
then
Bank.
this one-
She does.
I think Carmella's hot.
I can't really say I paid shit tons of attention. to
We all
it
knew the outcome
But
until the end.
until this part happened.
Until that part
Yep.
happened. Yeah.
When Rousey's on, it bores me.
So this happening made this worth it.
yeah, absolutely.
So we have a new champ,
Good for her.
and on Raw, she teamed up with Bianca and beat Natalia and who? Carmella.
Carmella.
That makes sense.
So
She pinned
Yeah.
Natalia too.
and this will erase that people think that her and fucking Alexa are going to team up. Because apparently they're not. That's not the case anymore.
No, that was
And the NXT Tag Team Champions lost their belts last night at
I was sad about
Great
that.
American Bash. So I wonder if they're going to start calling up these actual tag teams.
A real tag
Because
team needs those belts.
WWE or the main roster women's tag belts haven't even been mentioned since
Since they got dropped,
Sasha fucking.
walked.
Which the update on that is Naomi's apparently return is imminent,
Oh
and
boy.
Sasha's
they're
gone.
not letting Sasha out of her deal. and they're probably gonna freeze it.
They're gonna fuck her.
Good.
I would freeze the fuck out of
That's
it.
what you get.
I would
Sasha.
freeze it, but whatever.
She's an embarrassment.
So Liv, that was the highlight of the night.
It
Twitter
was.
went fucking nuts,
It's
dude.
still
So I
going
didn't
nuts.
see it live.
Nobody saw it.
But
I
I
didn't either.
I had I got the RSH and my personal Twitter all under one, which
Sure.
that's how we all have it. We all have access to the RSH Twitter. I had like 13 notifications. I didn't even tweet anything. I normally retweet as much shit as I can
I
and try
do
to talk
too.
to people.
RSH one's the only one I ever get fucking notifications on.
Yeah, so like
Me too.
it's normally me just trying to tweet with people.
None of us watched
But
it live when we got
I had like
bored.
18 to 20 notifications every like 5 or 6 minutes, and it's
Jeez.
like, Liv,
Yeah. Liv, yeah.
you only live once. It's like, did she die? Like,
Yo, that's
I'm
and
so
I was like,
glad.
holy shit, is she okay? And I was like, oh, she won the belt. Like,
I'm so glad
oh
she
shit,
cashed-
she took it from Rousey. I was like,
it's a big deal.
That's
well,
what I
I
said.
think WWE acknowledging that Rousey's run was fucking horrible.
Yep.
And it never should have happened. So
Absolutely.
what do you do to make people forget about it? You put
Have
it
a
on
cash in. Yep.
the fucking person, sentimental fan favorite.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's what you do.
It's perfect too.
She won.
You know, in this scenario, you got one person cash it in surprisingly. It was awesome.
Yep.
And then the other person's going to hold it and hopefully make that part of his gimmick going forward for a while. It's a win-win. You know, it makes that pay-per-view that rememberable.
That's what I said last week. I hope whoever wins cashes in on Ronda. Thank you, Liv Morgan. You proved my point.
And also, hashtag fuck Ronda.
Exactly.
I can we agree on that.
Yep. None of us like her on this.
She is
Cocaine.
the worst. I love the cocaine. For you audio listeners, that wasn't random. He put a picture of Tony Khan with cocaine.
We have an
Again.
actual picture.
Yeah, so before,
After.
after.
That is so creepy.
And we talked about the men's already.
I feel bad for Cesaro. That's so
I
embarrassing.
was
a good
there. I
match.
was honestly very happy that Omos had a fucking very
He
solid
did.
outing.
He really did.
I like that they all got together to put him through the table.
Yeah,
They
it was
did.
much different. Like I like how they made him look great. Though.
Sure.
They buried him under
Great
like fucking
stuff.
50 ladders.
Yeah.
They did.
And then he was carrying motherfuckers around 2x2. He's like fucking Moses out there. Like he wasn't fucking around.
He did. Madcap looked good too.
Madcap.
he's
had-
he
he's
did.
the future too,
He
in my
sure
opinion.
I
is.
think Madcap will be like the future of SmackDown or
He
Raw,
will. He
and
will
then
be.
Theory will be the future of whatever other fucking show.
Absolutely.
And then you sprinkle in guys like fucking one like Riddle.
Riddle. Yep.
How great has he been? He's
That
been called up.
RKO off the ladder.
Oh, and SummerSlam looks like him and Seth looks imminent.
Who is it? Seth
and Riddle.
Riddle? Yeah, I'd be cool with that. That makes
And
sense.
I'm curious what Zayn's interact, which Zayn's going to be like with the Bloodline now, because literally everything he's tried to do to help them has
He's
failed.
failed.
Sure,
bad.
sure.
So he also didn't win Money in the Bank.
That would have been funny though. if
And he
did.
has Brock Lesnar in his interview last week. He screwed up. He had Brock
Is there
Lesnar
a
beat
bloodline?
Roman. So he's going to be in trouble with Roman big time.
Well, you know, that day's coming.
Yep. Sorry, Zane. You're going to be when Roman gets you.
And Edge. Oh, what do you guys think of that Vignette?
Yeah, we talked about it in the group chat.
I mean, probably Edge.
Probably
The
Edge.
Dudley Boys glasses, the Hardy Boys,
Yep.
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
Everybody's like the Fiend. It's like
That's
man,
what I said.
If there was a time of year to bring him back, it'd be Halloween.
Yeah.
True, true.
Merch.
But we can't
merch,
get our
and we
hopes
shop.
up with
I want
the
my
Fiend no
$200
more.
back.
Well, you know, SummerSlam is right around Halloween time. You know, I decorate in September, so that's only a month out, and it'd be a good time to promote that shit going
I don't
forward.
know. So Extreme Rules in October.
And Halloween is the next big holiday after the 4th. So
I can't
it's
keep up.
it's probably
Is
Edge.
that fucking UK
It is
thing?
Edge.
I would rather it be Bray
I do
Wyatt.
too.
Right,
I
me
think
too.
I know he was fired,
the
but
more that time goes by, the more I feel like when he does return, it's going to be.
But we
in
gave our
WWE.
hopes up with the Fiend. Every time we hope, it never
All right,
happens.
Well,
so
I
the
mean-
next pay per view after
the thing is
is
that's
Clash
Castle,
at the Castle on
Yeah.
September 3rd. So
and that's
that-
in London
yeah, that's 5 weeks after SummerSlam.
or England, whatever.
Then Saudi, which I think is Extreme Rules in October.
Survivor
Then
Series is
Survivor
in November.
Series. That's one I'd like to go to. It's in fucking Boston.
Oh, John
Oh,
Cena's
actually, Justin
hometown.
Slusher. I think he's going to that because he lives in Boston.
Fuck. Everything great's in Boston. The Patriots, the Red Sox, John Cena's from there. The
Oh,
Celtics,
for God's sake.
Fenway
John Cena.
$3 hot dogs. I'm fucking great.
The Salem witch trials.
That's
That's near
the
there,
pay-per-view
right?
that's in my birthday month. Is that man?
Fuck the
Sorry.
Yankees. So yeah, so then I don't know. I don't think they bring him back at fucking in Saudi.
No,
No, that'd be weird.
that would be weird.
But
Even
you
though
know,
that is where he won his first
It
championship.
would make Saudi
That's fair.
more relevant. Bray Wyatt showing up.
But yeah, so SummerSlam before we get into Raw, McAfee, Corbin,
That'd be a good match.
that'd be fun.
it's going to be fine.
Yep.
You know, Corbin hasn't won a pay per view match since 2018.
Poor guy.
Wow. Personal buddy of the
Saw
show.
that earlier.
so-
Didn't believe it. Confirmed it.
Personal friend of ours,
Sorry,
by the
Corbin.
way.
But he's
Uh,
still this relevant, which
yeah.
means something.
Well, we need to reach out to him. He owes us a
Yeah, we
guest
met
appearance.
our personal friend, not to brag, but
We
yeah.
had-
No, he definitely loves
We
us.
had some Jack Daniels with him in St. Louis.
we have a picture. Yep.
Austin Theory, or sorry, yeah, I'm going to continue to call him Austin Theory. Versus Lashley for the U.S. title.
So would JR if he was announcing.
JR got
JR got
He called him Cesaro.
juicy.
He's on
what,
Rampage now?
juicy- Yeah.
he got kicked off Dynamite.
That's probably fair. I love JR, but
Yeah.
I mean,
It's too
Yeah,
much.
if
It's
Vince
time to
McMahon-
go.
If Vince McMahon did it, they would have made a fucking dark side of the ring about it. Anyway, and Roman Reigns
love
versus
Dark
Brock.
Side of the Ring.
They would have. They'd be like, Vince McMahon just wants JR to die.
To be fair, they did. WWF did fire JR like literally 3 times.
On screen. And they had him. They got him over. First off, they set him on fire.
They did.
They
Fuck,
did.
again, fucking Kane.
Kane again.
I mean,
And then the main event, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. But the other matches, Liv versus Rousey, Riddle versus Seth,
Bianca.
Logan Paul, and
Miz.
we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, that's gonna be all over. the
Logan
place.
Paul and AJ Styles against The Miz and Ciampa.
ugh.
The
Ugh.
Profits versus
Why
the
ruin
Usos again.
Styles like that?
All right, let's just segue to that.
Oh
I don't
my
have pictures
God.
for
None of
it.
these
Let's
styles.
just
are
put up this.
Putting
lo-
his
I'm
name
gonna put
next to
this lovely
Styles makes
picture
me
up.
sick.
I'm just gonna put this lovely picture up.
It just makes me bored.
It just makes me sick putting
That's
his
like, I
name
don't
next
care
to
about
Styles.
Logan Paul, man.
Yeah, so Logan Paul signed a
Oh,
multi-year deal with WWE,
Oh boy.
sure did.
and he's probably gonna have to resurrect the ever dwindling career of AJ Styles because
It's not dwindling. It's
AJ
just
Styles-
he's an enhancement talent at this point.
AJ Styles has lost whatever he had.
He still has.
I don't think that's true.
I think we need to put him on WWE main event.
They're just
no, you're
using
not.
him to put over fools that aren't going to get over. Like Omos isn't going to be a long-term over guy. This YouTube guy,
He's a fool for
he
sure.
can't handle WWE's
My
schedule.
AJ Styles trolling is going to go through the roof now that he's going to be team with Logan Paul, who's going to have to carry him. To
He is
SummerSlam.
not
No,
gonna be teaming
you
with him.
you always say how much you love Logan
I
Paul.
do like
He's
Logan
your
Paul.
favorite.
He's not my favorite.
He apparently gives everybody boners. I don't know. He
I'm
has
kinda-
18
every
million
Every time you
views.
say his name, I get hard. It's weird.
Oh my!
I've never heard
that.
of Logan Paul
Me
until
either.
WWE.
I didn't either.
But unfortunately, right now, Vince sees AJ Styles because AJ Styles is just that damn good.
Yep.
He can make anybody else look good. So you got to put him with people who aren't good to make them look good because of YouTube views or something.
Styles ain't gonna help. Logan
And that's
Paul
the
like
case
that.
here. So it's like, oh, he sucks. We'll throw Styles in there. He'll look good. That's exactly that mindset. And that's why Styles is awesome. He can make
Yep.
anybody look
He
good,
can. Yep.
including YouTube people who have brothers as boxers or some shit. I don't know.
But Logan Paul, he ain't gonna make you look good. You look
Let's
bad
go
enough.
to let's go to Raw.
How disrespectful.
Fucking Logan Paul. Dude, I know Logan Paul wears sunglasses. I do know that. Inside, even.
We don't want to
pretty
see.
cool.
We don't want to see his eyes.
So the whole
Sorry, we don't.
Raw opens
I
up
don't.
with the Kevin Patrick guy doing commentary, which was weird.
That was different.
But the normal guy was on vacation.
No, yeah, I get on vacation. I
He's
get
a little
that.
more soft spoken, so I had to turn the TV up a lot.
I knew that. I'm like,
the
that
Jimmy
was
dude
different.
fucking screams. This.
Like, what? Wait, what?
The first.
It's like us and Yvonne. She's always
Yeah.
whispering over here.
Yeah, we tried.
Fuck you. But, welcome to Monday Night Raw.
He was. Yeah.
Maybe he's all sad because he's fucking British and he don't like to celebrate the 4th of July.
Where's
He
he?
is a klutz.
Where's he from? He's all pissed about it. He's like
Fucking free ass bitches. But
He is a quiet.
throwing our tea in the goddamn ocean.
fuck freedom. Boston Tea Party. See, Boston.
Oh my
There you
gosh.
go.
All right. So anyway, back to the Raw results. The first segment was pretty much just a setup. Fucking Theory and Lashley's rematch. Theory said he will cash in after that last man standing. He said they're gonna beat the living hell out of each other. Something. They're both gonna be laid out by the time they're done. I'm just gonna walk in and cash in on whoever
Ooh.
wins.
See, he's doing what John Cena did and saying when he's going to cash
He
in.
called his shot.
Yeah.
He said
He
after
did.
the last man standing match, whatever's
In
left of whoever
theory-
he's gonna win.
I like that.
In theory, you're gonna fail because Roman's.
And then,
gonna win.
I like that a lot.
Roman's
I
I
gonna
like
get you.
Theory a little bit.
The Mysterios fucking were in their hometown. They
Yeah.
won.
They
They,
beat-
used the Eddie Guerrero disqualification chair thing.
They
I did
did.
see that on
which
YouTube
was
on
pretty
Facebook.
cool. It was
Yeah.
some kind of anniversary for Eddie too, so like
Sure.
I'm not gonna hate on it.
I did.
No, Eddie's awesome.
Absolutely.
Eddie's a
When
guy I
Dominic-
didn't appreciate till he died.
So is all this shit gonna happen and Dominic turns on Ray to
I think
join
he's.
the fucking
I think he's
Judgment
gonna
Day?
join. I think he's gonna.
And then
join.
they're gonna team up like Edge and Mysterio like back in the day. And that
Yeah.
could be a thing.
I
That
see-
could be a thing.
I see Dominic joining at some
I
point.
do. Oh, Demon and whatever Edge
Edge will
we're
be,
about to get
yeah.
with these vignettes
Mhm.
is
Yeah.
probably going to be a thing
Brood
too.
Edge.
Yeah, they're definitely
something
doing,
Edge.
and I think that's what this video we just talked about a little bit ago
I agree.
is. Yeah.
I hope I'm wrong. I don't think Edge would need it. Like he could
He
just
don't-
come back.
Come out,
Right.
'Cause
yeah.
we already know he's there.
You need the promos, I don't know.
And then Logan Paul signing video shows.
Oh,
Miz threatens him and says, you're going to team with me. I'm going to beat your ass. AJ Styles comes to the ring and
I thought you just worded that. It's like we're getting the nitty gritty here. Team with me or I'll beat your ass.
that's pretty much what he said.
He's the Miz. He's
AJ
awesome.
Styles came to the ring and said that his career is dwindling and he pretty much begged Logan Paul to come help him.
Oh,
No, he
did
said
not.
something about the Miz's small balls and
Yeah.
says that he has supersized balls. So
Oh, Lord.
Vince definitely wrote that promo.
Sure, he loves
Yeah,
balls.
he did.
Because he has great balls of fire.
They showed more Logan Paul shit, and then they showed the 4th of July party where Seth got ketchup thrown on him.
Oh, I knew there had to be a food fight,
By
right?
Zeke.
From
It
Zeke.
had to be a food
All
fight.
over
kinda
his
like-
white shirt.
Chad
That was
Gable
funny.
and Street Profits and Alpha Academy got into it, which led to a hot dog eating contest.
Nice. That'd be good.
Uh,
Which Otis got sick.
AJ Styles fought the Miz.
That was funny.
AJ won.
Nice.
And then
Our guy
Ciampa
won.
beat the fuck out of AJ.
Again.
And Miz helped him. And yeah. So that's what got me thinking maybe Logan Paul is going to be AJ's partner and
Sure.
Uh,
they'll do that.
That makes sense.
And man,
It does.
I'm glad to see Ciampa have a fucking match at SummerSlam.
Sure,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I like
Even
Ciampa.
if
it's
the
the
top
one
team.
the big thing about Ciampa in NXT though was even when he was heel, he didn't team with people like the Miz.
he did.
Like he
He's
couldn't
just-
stand them, so it's
Right.
kind of odd.
It's
But
kind of weird to see.
I'm
someone
glad he's on
like
the
that.
card.
I am too.
Then in the feature Endeavor.
Who never
fucking
knows?
list.
Him and Miz could work. Who knows?
They probably would. Miz can get in. Miz got Alex Riley over.
Yeah,
they
he
put the
did,
Miz
yeah.
with a lot of fucking different
He's
people.
the
Alex-
Miz.
I liked Alex Riley.
I did too. I thought he
did
had a
too.
badass theme
Say
song
it
too.
to my face.
I loved his theme song. That's why I liked Alex Riley. I loved his theme song. He had
He-
that green entrance.
Yeah,
He'd come
like
out.
he had a
He
cool
used to
song.
carry Miz's briefcase for him and everything.
I loved it.
I did.
I
too.
heard that John Cena and somebody else got together to get him fired because he sucked.
Yeah,
It was like John Cena, like Randy Orton, maybe.
I think so.
Um,
I know Cena and Riley's not a big fan of John Cena.
Yeah.
He-
I mean, if I don't know the backstage stuff, I don't know. I'm not professional in this business.
Along with,
But I love the entrance. So
we do want to remind you that at some point there is going to be a big announcement from Side Powell overseas. But
yep, absolutely.
RSH is sponsored by cocaine, which is also sponsored by AEW and Tony Khan. And cocaine leads to more hugs, less drugs.
just so you all know,
Also sponsored by AEW and Tony Khan.
just so you all know, I've never tried cocaine. That's one. Make sure
All
saying
right,
that out
and we'll
loud.
transition back to
Make that clear.
Monday Night Raw,
But Tony Khan clearly enjoys that.
which I decided to take the
Cocaine.
Raw results down as I read them. Hey, you know what's funny? Their rating on Monday stood pretty solid, which I thought it wouldn't because it was a fucking holiday.
Sure,
But
They're pretty good.
whatever.
that's good.
All right, Carmella and Natalia versus Liv and Bianca. I mean,
Liv Penn, Natalia.
yeah. Zeke versus Seth. Very good match.
Very good match.
Zeke looked great. He lost, but like
Still
probably
looked good.
shouldn't.
Wait, by Zeke mean Ezekiel, right?
Yeah.
We've already shortened it. All right,
No, you speak with Zeke.
I
Like,
know.
It's already a fucking-
Sure. I just don't call him that.
Don't
I
make
like
me
it.
pull
I
up
like
that
it. No,
picture of him
I
and
like
John
it.
Cena staring at each
I
other.
like it. I like it.
Because that turns me on more than you saying Logan Paul.
Oh my god. You are
Ezekiel
disgusting.
looked fantastic.
I bet he does. I like.
He like
Ezekiel.
hit his finisher, and then Seth kicked out, and like Zeke was just like, "Fuck!" He rolled over and was just kind of like, Seth jumped up real quick and just stomped
the
him right
kick.
then and there. Like it was quick.
It was
Nice.
And
quick.
Grace like, "Holy shit!" It's
It
yeah.
was a good
So
match.
I love Ezekiel.
it looks like they're gonna do something. Oh, and his spinning power bomb was nice.
Very solid.
Yeah, I
Mm,
didn't
it
think
was
he was gonna
good.
kick out.
All right.
And then Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits went up against Theory and the Alpha Academy.
The Alpha Academy.
Bobby Lashley and Street Profits won.
That was good.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Gunther made his
Yeah,
Raw
Walter-
debut.
Our
Oh,
boy- our
boy.
boy
He
Now
came
we're
out.
talking.
Our Truth was dressed as fucking Mr. America, whatever the fuck it was. And
Walter
Gunther
wasn't
came out
happy.
and beat the fuck out of
He
him.
destroyed him.
If you get a boner over the YouTube guy, I get a boner over Gunther.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm telling you
He's
this.
my boy.
At Survivor Series, him and Lashley is going to be amazing.
I will watch that all day long.
Absolutely.
I would make that the first time Lashley takes a clean pen.
I've loved me some Gunther since day one. Walter back in my day.
I like Walter.
But I'll say Gunther.
It's working.
It's in my brain now.
He's our boy on RSH.
And then Asuka and Becky.
That was a good match. Good main event.
Yeah, it was really good.
Very good.
I didn't watch Raw live because it was the 4th of July,
Sure.
but I did watch this whole match all the way
Asuka-
through without skipping it.
Oscar
I
went
wasn't
to
upset
spit the
about it.
mist, and Becky had an umbrella and blocked it.
Oh
That was
yeah,
really cool.
like
And she's like twirling
They
it
just
around.
kept pulling out random shit from under the ring.
That's always
Like
fun.
Oscar came out with like a fucking Jason mask on and a trash can, and like the picture of it's just like epic.
Becky got
That's
the ring.
epic.
Becky came out and got a ladder out.
It's like in
Nice.
Stranger
It
Things
was
when
good.
the motherfucker got a fucking Michael Myers mask
Yeah, that
on
was
running
awesome.
around. I figured you pop for that.
Dude, I did pop for that. Not only did I pop for that, I was in my theater with Danae watching it, and I had that exact same Michael Myers mask within arm's reach,
Oh,
and I
jeez.
grabbed it, and I said, "This is that mask." As she was on, I literally had that exact same mask within my arm's reach in the theater room
Oh, my
when that scene came on, and I grabbed it, all excited, like, and I was like, "Here's that mask." As the guy ran out with the trailer, because yeah, I'm that kind of guy.
That was a good main event, though.
It was a good main event.
Becky won.
Finally, Becky's winning something.
Yeah, her and Seth.
Yeah, this might be her way back to the top.
I hope. Because I don't know who Bianca's next opponent's going to be. I have no. Okay, Rhea. Besides Rhia, who after her?
I want to see Alexa Bliss get back into the
I do
game. I
too.
mean, she's back. Let's get her into the game.
She did a backstage thing where she said that she's ready for a title shot.
Let's do it.
And somebody
About
who
time.
came back to
Asuka
Oscar came up to her.
interrupted her.
Yeah,
Nice.
said a bunch of shit that's not English.
Yeah,
Right.
she went for terrible promos that sound the same.
But
She'll have Rhea, and then we'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll see Alexa. Hopefully.
Hell yeah, I'm in to win it, man. So yeah, wrestling's been good. I didn't watch Raw because I was actually outside watching illegal fireworks in my neighborhood and watching Smallville while I work. You know, I'm old. I like my old shows. But I like Theory winning. At the end of the day, Money in the Bank was that damn good when it
Yeah.
comes to the outcome of the matches, even
Yep.
though Yvonne and I both tied, even though we only had one
We're
match
just like
difference.
Seth and Becky on the cover of
Yeah.
our posters.
There you are. You know, we're there, but we ain't winning shit.
We still got a cool poster at the end of the day.
We did make a cool poster that
Yeah.
we can reuse next year,
Reuse next.
unless one of us step it up.
Right. I'll change. No,
Because it's been 801 days, Yvonne.
Yeah.
801 days.
Gotta end.
that's 2 years.
That's over 2 years.
Gotta end.
What is happening?
I didn't realize we were even on the air that far.
I know.
Oh my lord.
I know.
We have been on there for a while.
We've been on. We debuted the same day that Spider-Man.
AW
came
wasn't
out.
a thing.
That wasn't a
either.
thing yet.
And that's 3 years in.
Yep.
So,
We debuted in July of 2019 is when RSH debuted, and we recorded the same day that Spider-Man Far From
Yeah, I
Home
remember
came
that.
out.
Yep.
And Yvonne and I, we both have been fighting for this title.
well, first off, you guys all had the title that wasn't the fucking title.
Right. We had the championship around for a long time, but we never held that belt. We held the old belt that represented the belt.
Yep.
We never held the real belt, and this is embarrassing.
Yeah, we gotta end it.
Yeah, 800. So by SummerSlam, so today's 6th, so that'll be 825 days.
Best case scenario, you lose it on that day.
You will.
Best case scenario for me, anyway.
Right.
But yeah, anything else? Anything else? We had no top fives, none of that.
No. Fuck. Like I said, we did have.
Is Sai still talking?
No, I think Cy gave up. We do keep an eye on our social media.
Yep.
We had Cy Powell who runs like fucking 4 podcasts. I
Yes.
think, at this
Yeah, he
point.
The only
does.
one I know of is SJP Wrestling off the top of my head. He does
Yeah.
do a lot more than
Yeah.
that.
So basically, yeah. So if you let me find his Twitter real quick. I'll put it on the banner so you guys can fucking actually we'll be professional. I should do this earlier. but-
If I was a betting man, it's probably at SJP Wrestling
yeah, he's got like
on
3.
Twitter. He does have a lot.
He
That's where I
does
get
have a lot.
confused.
I like when we first met him.
He wasn't even podcasting yet.
Yeah, and now he's got like 3 shows, and it,
Good lord.
I mean, he's gonna have a network. Looks like
He's a good dude.
He is cool.
so you can follow him. I'll update this banner real quick.
Also, in the meantime, while Josh does that, real quick, my wife just started a new podcast, audio only. You can find it on all of your favorite podcasting places. It is called the Axe Playlist Podcast. That is the Axe, AXE Playlist Podcast, where she and I, for a lot of episodes, break down playlists that she made and that others have made. It's all about music. If you like music, check it out. The Axe Playlist Podcast. That cheap plug. Like that?
There we go.
And of course, paranormal activities. Still a thing. Yeah.
How to spell.
Spelling does suck. And it's unfortunate I can't be here tonight. He is in England, which is 5 hours different. He had power outage issues. That shit happens.
These are the social medias you can find him on.
Chain Wrestling. That's what I couldn't think
Chain
of.
His main podcast is you can find him at SJP Words, at Chain Wrestling, and at. So this is kind of the announcement, which he said earlier. We could fucking break it up. SJP World Media is going to be his platform for all the shit, for all his stuff,
Awesome.
and he's wanted RSH to be a part of that.
Yep.
So
Because we're bad.
We've
In a good way.
probably done at least 5 or so podcasts with Cy
Oh, yeah.
on here. He's been a guest on his.
Yeah.
Me and
You've been on his.
I did like Best of NXT 2021 with him. I think you did like Best of Raw
I
or
did the old
SmackDown
shit,
or
yeah.
something.
Yep.
And Yvonne's been on his shit before. So
Yep.
we've all
Yep.
bounced around on each other's podcasts a few times. Cy's a good dude.
He is.
So potentially starting tomorrow. So we're going to start sending our audio version of our podcast to him. Obviously, over in UK, he has a pretty decent following.
He does.
now.
He does,
So that
yeah.
could help us over there.
He's good at what he does. I'll
So
give him that.
One day RSH can go to UK.
UK base. I
And
like
then,
it. I'll go to UK
that'd
all
be-
day.
That'd be fucking weird.
Might
That
actually,
would-
it is really weird because the company that I work for is also from the UK.
I'm gonna go beat Benison's
So
ass.
I think I'm turning.
If I end up in UK, I'm gonna fight Benison and beat the fuck out of him.
Let's beat him up.
Yeah,
Beat
and then
him
I'm
up.
gonna do an episode of Stand Your Ground on his computer.
Does he do that show
I
anymore?
don't think so.
I don't think they do that.
I mean, I don't know if soccer's over, but I don't
Cold
think
soccer.
soccer ever ends.
Yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, check out for that announcement. That is the announcement that's going to be made eventually. So
Yeah.
be on the lookout for all of that stuff.
Yep.
And that's all we got, guys. So thanks for listening. Thank you so much. We all enjoyed your presence. We can feel you watching, whether you're live. Excuse me, whether you're not live. It is always a pleasure to entertain you guys on Wednesday evenings at 6:30 Eastern
Follow
Standard
us.
Time.
Because we are gonna have a video. We're gonna post it.
I like
It
it.
was at 34% uploading 6 hours ago, so it's probably around 40 now.
To be
Yep.
fair, it is in the UK.
Yes, the
Yeah.
UK's internet probably doesn't work
Yep.
as well as it does in America.
Because freedom.
Yeah, like
Something
something like that.
Gotta say that, don't we?
But yeah, give Cy a follow.
Yep.
Follow us on all our social.
We'll have
Our
it
social
all-
media is easy. It's
Yep.
all at RSH Wrestling.
All day long. If you want to email us, do it. We don't get very many
I mean, if
emails.
you guys-
rshwrestling@gmail.com.
If any of y'all ever want to come on, our Facebook's probably the easiest way to get a hold of us. If you send a direct message to us on Facebook, we'll all group chat
We'll
each
see
other
it.
like, what
Like,
the
oh,
fuck? We have a fucking message. And we did get a badge from Facebook because we do have a 96% respond rate.
We're really
So
good at it.
That's
We'll
good.
Our
respond all
customer,
day.
our customer service is great.
We'll respond all day, every day.
And like
It's crazy.
Tony Concert podcast is ours. Insert
Yeah.
cocaine.
It is.
And then insert awkward hug.
Yeah, it's
But-
really weird.
Pay attention to all our Twitters. We'll have it shared all on there.
Oh yeah, hold on. My SmackDown. So SmackDown, I try to end with this to give you guys some.
One more thing before we go.
The SmackDown preview for the what's tomorrow? It'll be the 8th.
Tomorrow's the 7th.
7.
This SmackDown.
Oh,
will be
SmackDown will
the
be the 8th. Yes.
Okay, so Roman Reigns will be on the show
Tribal
live.
Chief will be on.
So
Oh,
they are
boy.
going to
He'll be
start
on.
building that again.
Again is right.
Again.
Again.
Pat McAfee will speak
Okay, cool.
about him getting his ass beat by Corbin, bum ass Corbin.
Oh no, Ronda.
Ronda
Oh,
Rousey will
no.
be there to
Cry.
respond to getting
Cry
cashed
me
in
a
on.
river.
Just say that she's a mom.
And then
She'll bring it up.
Yeah,
I
Roman
bet.
Reigns
She
will
will.
be there,
I bet you
and
she
they're
will.
teasing an appearance from Brock Lesnar.
Oh God.
He may.
Who's
Make
worse,
sure.
Ronda or Brock?
No,
I say both.
I can tell you how this is going to go. Like Roman will appear this week, then Brock will appear next week, and
Yeah.
then the week after they'll both, like the week before,
They're gonna
Sure.
they'll both
appear.
face to face for the last time ever,
Sure.
and it'll be great.
May have like a Heyman in there. One of them.
What if
I do like Paul Heyman.
I
with the
do
Money
too.
in the Bank briefcase? Like, what if somebody stole it and then cashed in? Has anybody ever stole it
I don't think that's
and cashed?
possible.
Corbin, remember they kept stealing his briefcase.
Dean
when he had
Ambrose
it.
stole it once.
But nobody's tried to cash in.
But can you cash in if you steal it?
As long as you have the briefcase, then why can't you?
Because the contract should have your name on it.
It does. I don't think it has a
I don't
name.
think
on
It should if you win
It's
it.
an automatic title shot. That's all it. all they ever stated was an
That'd be
automatic title
interesting.
shot for the winner.
That's a
We've
good
never
point.
saw we about saw it on Raw because Theory threw his briefcase at Lashley and the fucking briefcase came all the way open. And then the fans started.
Well, blank
and the
pages.
fans, yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Apparently there was nothing in it because the fans started chanting, "Where's the contract?" And Theory hurried up and closed it, and then he hit him with it again.
That's
And
classic.
then they camera cut him to where like the briefcase was wide open again
That's fucking classic.
because Theory took a spear that he rolled over and like closed it. Like
He
he's
did.
selling, but he's like.
Well, he's closing that sucker.
So I don't know. And our briefcase, the list of Jericho's in there with some words on it. So
yeah, it's something.
we sort of had a contract.
Something in there.
Sort
But I don't know. What if like Seth stole? What if Seth like jumps Theory backstage
It stills it.
and then goes and cashes it?
That's
And
fair.
he's like, "Fuck you, Theory."
I mean-
and then he tells Vince.
If that's possible, then why not?
I don't know.
Right.
I was curious.
I know Ambrose did steal Rollins.
Yeah.
There
while
is a
back.
rumor that the Cena Theory match will be for the Money in the Bank briefcase at WrestleMania.
That'd be weird.
That'd be weird.
And the appeal of that is
So we'll see if finally cash in successfully.
The Rock beats
Exactly.
Roman Reigns,
Yeah.
and then John Cena cashes in on The Rock,
I'll-
gets his 17th title.
Dude, I would cheer for that. I would love it. Honestly, not sarcastically, I'd be like, that's so ballsy. Do it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. I would love it.
Yep.
Do it. I would crack up, dude. And just think about, just the nostalgia effects. I'm all about nostalgia. We all are. We're all old. You're in your late 20s, motherfucker. And then we're in our 30s. Like, to have The Rock out in the ring and then to hear John Cena's music hit again for the first time in a few years. Hell yeah. Do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can't see me.
Yeah.
Bitch.
And then just take him out one last time.
Yep.
Wrap that feud up.
I'm gonna do to you like I did to Fast 9. I'm gonna make you relevant
Oh
again.
my! Here we go. With the
I mean,
facts.
Fast 9 is actually one of the worst ones, and that's pretty well
All right.
known.
All right. Look, we're about to wrap up. So we're at 1 hour 7 minutes. Let's go to 110. Stranger Things season 4,
Amazing.
1 to 5. I give it a 5.
I'll give it a
That's
5.
can't
I loved
say-
it.
I
can't say
cried
no
a little
to that.
bit, and then last night she has no interest in
I
it at
know-
all.
Oh,
'Cause
so
I was trying
good.
to-
I
I was just going to show her the last episode because it's 2 fucking hours long,
Yeah.
and I was just going to like she knows who most of the people
It's as
are.
long as The Dark Knight.
I was going to fucking like fill her in, and then she lost interest. I was like, I'm gonna watch Friday Night Lights, which I
Which is
finished
a good
at
show.
like 4 in the morning.
I do
too.
like that
Sure.
show.
But it was fantastic. Eddie is the MVP of that.
Of the whole
Eddie,
season.
Max, all the secondary characters I feel stepped
Owned
up
it.
big time.
I
in
agree.
this.
Owned it.
Like Lucas,
Yep.
Eddie's guitar, like epic. Like
Oh,
picture-
Metallica?
Yeah, his pick, like the picture of him like
Just
strumming.
rocking out to
Like-
get bats. Oh my God.
So like I took this poster off fucking Twitter, and I'm
Badass.
gonna keep it as my background
Yeah.
until this comes out.
It's badass. Dude, even the guy, I don't know his name. I should, but not Yuri, but the guy that went.
Oh, dude, Yuri's fucking nuts.
Yuri was fucking funny.
Dude, he's such a badass. Like he just happens to
He
know
didn't
like,
give a shit.
karate and shit. Like he
Like,
knows how to speak Russian. Like, he
that's the
knows
guy. Is that
yeah,
Yuri?
Yeah.
Okay,
The
so
guy who knows how to speak Russian.
who's the
knows-
other? Who's the real Russian that betrayed him?
Oh, dude, I'm fucking.
Murray.
Yeah.
I think Yuri was the Russian, and Murray's the guy that we
I
like.
think you're right.
I liked Murray. Murray, because he was in season 3.
Yeah, because he was just like a dude.
He
like,
owned it this season.
Yeah, because they had escaped it. Because when Jonathan and Nancy first got together, they fucked
Yeah.
at his house.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
like,
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys have a good night. And
Yep.
they're like, we didn't do nothing because they put them in separate rooms.
Yeah.
And they came out of the same room, and he was like, "You guys need some water?" And they're like,
Oh my God.
So he's always really good.
but like
This
Steve-
season, he stepped it up. He just,
Yeah.
like you mentioned already, the karate shit cracked me up because he knew it.
He's like, "Yeah, I know how to do that.
Because he kept talking about it, and then he
I know how
finally
to
did
crack
it.
this code.
He
I
finally
know how
did
to. I know how to do longitude and latitude. It's like, what does this guy not know how to do?
He just talked nonstop for like 2 seasons, and then when it came to
Yeah,
it,
well,
he
kicked
did it
off-
all.
It kicked off with him too.
Yeah.
It kicked off with him and like him trying to get Hopper out of the fucking. They try to get that goddamn airplane to fly. Dude,
Best
that-
season since
There
one.
was so much that went on though. Like it
was a
reminded. I
lot.
told Chuck before we went on. It reminded me a lot of like would have been Infinity War.
Yep.
Which I liked Infinity War
Yep.
a lot because like Thor and them were doing some shit, and Iron Man and them were doing some shit, Spider-Man and them were doing some shit. And
That's
you got
right.
But they're all working towards
The same goal.
Same
Yep.
goal,
So
yeah.
at some point, you're going to get that epic Hopper in 11 reunion, a Mike in 11.
And how
reunion.
fucking cute was that? I teared up,
She
man.
said I left the door open 3 inches.
Oh my gosh, she did. Oh,
Yeah, like, and they allude to this shit in the past.
Yeah.
It's like when Robin said, like, I talk a lot, blah blah blah, and that whole thing, and then that red hair girl she had a crush on at the end literally said the same
Yep,
thing.
Yep.
And I've been sharing
And
these on
Steve,
Twitter.
and like Steve did that little
If
smile.
you get on our RSH
Oh,
account
man.
and you get upset that I'm retweeting Stranger Things shit, go
You're
fuck
fine.
off.
Yeah, you're
so
fine.
Because
That's
it's
awesome.
still wrestling and it's fucking Stranger Things.
Dude, and when Caleb was like holding Max in his arms when she was like all fucked up,
Yeah.
and then she's like, "Erica, help!" Oh my god,
Oh, dude, and how epic was fucking Bailey's grave episode?
that's pretty sad. That's when she went up.
I told you that's my
Yeah.
favorite episode.
It was good.
It's so far. But with good news comes bad.
Sure.
Eddie died.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it already, fuck you.
Spoiler alert,
Hashtag
guys.
Tony Khan
Spoiler
cocaine. Eddie died, an epic death. Who else died? Chrissy did die. It was not Eddie's fault.
Oh wait, which one's Chrissy?
Chrissy's the one that the fucking jocks were chasing. The girl at the very beginning.
Oh,
of
the first
season.
episode. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Oh,
first
she
episode.
didn't have
And all the
I remember
jocks
her.
Yeah.
kept coming
I remember
after
her.
him.
Yeah,
So
she
she
died right away.
died.
She was like the first death.
Aw.
Yeah.
And then Eddie. So the list of I saw the little thing of all the people that's died. It's pretty sad. They're such really good characters.
There's only a few ones that made me sad. Chrissy doesn't make me sad because she was in
The
one.
fat guy
she was in
Joyce
one
is dating
episode.
didn't make me sad.
The fat guy.
Yeah, me neither, really.
The fat guy.
Benny made me sad. He was the very
Yeah,
first kill of the
yeah.
show because Benny was just trying to help Eleven. The fuck, just run his
I
little
like
shop.
the guy that's famous for like
Slurping his little drink in the cup, and he like rode around with him in the fucking car.
Oh yeah, the Russian in season 3. Yeah,
like
he was cool.
He got over really quick.
Yep, I
I love
liked
how I
him.
speak in wrestling all the time.
Yeah.
They're like, "Why are you training them like that at work?" I'm like, "Why are you doing that for?" It's like, I'm trying to get them over. Like, get them over who? I'm like, just get. God damn it! Like, shut up.
Let's not forget Papa. Papa is back. We already spoiled it, so why not go
He's
all the
dead.
way? He's back, and then they killed him again. Yeah.
So
And watching this season, I was like, maybe Papa isn't all that bad. And then he went full bad at the end there. But then he got good again by saving he is so back and forth. He's like the Big Show of fucking Stranger Things. He's just back and
Big
forth.
Show of Stranger Things.
dude, it was an emotional. This season didn't fuck around.
It was good.
This season was intense. When I wasn't one of those people that stayed up all night to watch it right away, and I waited a couple days.
Yeah, I waited a few days. I watched it
But
this weekend.
I'd see like the
This past
reviews of it.
weekend.
Intense was the word. And it lived up to it.
As soon as I saw that somebody was going to die, I was like, I have to watch it as soon as I can, otherwise we'll get spoiled. And sure enough, if I didn't watch it the night that I did, it would have got spoiled the next day.
You know what we're gonna do next week? Let's do top 5 most uncomfortable moments
In
in
WWE? I like it.
WWE.
Or
And
professional wrestling. Yes.
Katie Vick's immune from this list
Oh, fuck.
Oh Lord.
She's my
because
number
that's all number 1. That's everybody's number 1. And we've done
Can't do Katie
look.
Vick.
We've already done one where we talked about Katie Vick.
We have.
So let's make it Katie Vick like not a lot. No Katie Vick.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Let's try to PG it.
Well, we can't PG it because
Well, no, because we have fucking cocaine heads on our fucking screen.
one of
Yeah.
mine is going to be when Trish was doggy style in front of Vince and he
Oh,
closed the
Lord.
door on the
So
camera.
I will work on this tonight
Yeah, because I have no idea.
because I'm gonna have to get pictures. So when you guys get them, let me know because I'm gonna have to try to get as many pictures
That's fair.
that
That's
are
fair.
appropriate for us. YouTube's being a little cunt. I'm sure this will fucking get us a flag. Don't call YouTube a cunt, but
Yeah.
they are, and they're flagging everything.
Are they?
Yeah.
They went full
I
Twitter.
think when I sung
They went full
"I
Facebook.
Just Died in Your Arms Tonight," they got me for copyright infringement because
Oh,
I sounded
for
so
God's
much like
sake.
Cutting Crew. That's just what I think happened.
I still get banned from Facebook for shit I posted back in 2012. So
My buddy got posted on banned for 3 days for saying that looks like an ass whooping ready to happen.
seriously,
72 hours.
what was the fucking charge?
Threatening.
For fuck's sakes.
Oh Lord.
Oh, social media. You're a weak.
So next week,
I miss
top 5
MySpace.
most uncomfortable moments.
I gotta do my
in
research because
WWE.
I have no idea.
Another one's going to be mine. I think I brought it up last week as well. That's kind of funny. Triple H and Austin teaming up to beat the fuck out of Lita
You know
with
what?
Steel Chair.
While I watched the Blair Witch cheap knockoff on Netflix, I'll probably prep this whole episode now.
I like it.
I gotta do my research. I have
I
no
wanna-
idea what.
Then it'll be great because by next week when we get here, I'll remember nothing of what I've done.
Sure.
But
Sure.
whatever.
That's why it'll just pop up. Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
then next week we will attempt to get Cy back on again.
Yep, we'll try.
I'll advertise it. We might deliver. We might not.
It's England, so you never know. Or,
But-
yeah, that's in
And maybe as soon as tomorrow, like I said, we're going to send the audio over to him. We might be on the SJP
Yeah.
World, and I'll do those fucking things one more time. I guess I should leave them on here since
That would have made sense, but
at SJP
I
World
would've done it
Media.
either.
At SJP World Media. If you go there, all his other fucking Twitter handles and stuff will be on there as well. So you'll be able to find us on there too.
Yeah.
Just audio, right?
Just audio.
Just audio.
It's just
So,
going to be audio.
just give our audio another fucking platform because we're on everything else already.
We are.
Yeah, buddy.
It's all right. Tony Khan, make sure to not tune in to AEW Dynamite tonight. Let's
Man.
keep those ratings fucking plummeting. Cruzy, fuck off. And I have
he has
nothing
no
else to
power
say.
right now.
You know who does have power? WWE fans. We do. Fuck you, Cruzy.
I mean,
One day I need Cruzy to come
people
on
in
here
that neighborhood won't have
via satellite.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
we need him
via
to come.
satellite.
I don't want to see him in studio.
He's
Then I have
got
to break.
kids.
I'll slam you through your head. I like Bobby Lashley him.
Oh,
We,
I'm
we
sure.
actually went kayaking together this past Saturday. It was fun.
I have to go kayaking.
Are you gonna? So do I.
I
Are you
went
gonna
once
hurt
last year
Walker?
and I kept getting stuck on the rocks.
You
and I
can't-
got sunburned.
That happens.
You can't.
And I got pissed off so my phone kept getting burnt by the sun. It kept saying, phone too hot. Can't access.
We
So I
were-
didn't have my sweet Juice World tunes as I was on the road.
Juice
Oh, my
World.
Juice
We
World.
were-
He's dead.
He is dead. He is dead.
Show some respect to one of the top 20
I
best
didn't
rappers.
really
of all
like
time.
The
his
only
music
song
I
I've
love.
listened to him is with Eminem. I
Well,
really
you're
can't
fucking
say
up.
anything
Yeah.
else.
They
I
just
don't
released his album that he's working on when he died.
I'm not gonna listen to it.
That's fucked up.
Me either.
That's not fucked
It
up.
is fucked up. Why would you not listen to Juice World?
Because I like
'Cause
Juice,
he's
but
black.
like, I mean, no, I listen to some black
Racist?
people. No, I like
So you
black
don't listen
music.
to gay or gay. Sorry.
Is he gay? Now who's being that word?
I am. Look. You don't like
There's too much juice
black
in it.
dead rappers anymore?
I mean, to be fair, Tupac sucks. So maybe there was something to that.
I
don't know.
I'm not a Tupac
He's
guy.
the only Tupac person that. No, I like
I don't like the name Juice. I'm not tuning.
I like the guy who does Shake That with Eminem. He's a good dude and he's dead. What was his name? He did Shake That Ass for Me.
I remember. Yeah.
And he was with Eminem and he died not too long after
I don't
that.
listen to
Big-
Juice World either, Josh.
Yeah, I don't know who Juice WRLD is other than
What the fuck you mean you don't know who Juice WRLD is? He has a documentary on HBO Max that
I'm
made
not
me
gonna
cry
lie.
twice.
so does Under the Giant. I'm not gonna watch Juice WRLD.
Yeah, that's fucked
I've
up.
watched Andres.
Why is it because he's fat?
It made me teared up. No, because
Fucking
I,
Juice WRLD.
because I like his. I like.
Did you like the song he had with Eminem?
No, I hate it.
Oh, what the fuck?
It was stupid. That's why I don't
So
care.
it is because he's black.
No, because
Because he's fat.
the one song that I heard I fucking hate. So why would I listen to more?
Monster. It's not even a
It's
song.
not Monster. That's Rihanna.
No, Monster's like
That's
his
Rihanna's
verse.
song.
No, his verse. He'd be like, because they're talking about Godzilla. He's like, Monster.
Oh.
Get out of my
The whole
mind."
song sucks.
Oh,
I don't
God.
tell you. I
This
don't
is
know.
why Juice WRLD wanted to die at 21.
Well, he's only 21.
He died at 21.
That's
Jesus
sad.
Christ.
He
That's
ate
sad.
37 Percocet on an airplane
That's sad.
I'll do it.
because he was about to get arrested.
No, is that why? Really?
Yeah, because the cops were like at the bottom and they were flushing it down the toilet and like
He was like a millionaire. Who cares?
drug charges.
Josh cares.
I mean,
Come
fucking
on, man. That sucks. That's actually sad. That
fucking
makes me
Friday
sad.
Night Lights. All Riggins did was fucking
Get in trouble.
crop cars apart and fucking take
He's a
cars, hot
troublemaker.
cars, and he got fucking 2 years in jail. So
I know he was 21
He
years
took the
old.
blame for his brother.
yeah, he wanted to
did.
die.
That dude made more money before he was 21 than I did my entire life.
He
Riggs is a
he
troublemaker.
was on his way to become one of the best rappers of all time, but now he's dead. But you don't care because he's black. So it's
That's
fine.
not why. Nor did I know he killed himself. That actually makes me sad.
I don't think he killed himself
But-
on purpose, but I don't
Well,
know. Like
you
I
can't
don't
take
know.
37 Percocet and expect to live. Like, for fuck's sakes.
You know, it's funny though. And like 5 or 6 of his songs, all he does is talk about Percocets.
Yeah.
Like he has a song where he starts it and it says, "If I take too many Percocets, I
Yeah.
won't die." And it's weird because that's exactly how he died.
Yeah.
So when I first
Why
heard
on
the song,
earth
I was
did
like,
you
"What
have
the
a
fuck?"
song?
Tell you what, man. I'm a big fan of
Really?
Linkin Park, and after Chester, what's his name? Chester,
Yeah.
the lead
Lit-
singer.
Yeah.
After he killed himself, you listen to those songs. It's all about killing yourself. All of them are.
It's so sad.
And it's like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
all of them are about killing yourself.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, and he did kill himself, Chester Benningfield. I'm like,
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
the? So that's just sad.
It's sad.
I don't like Juice WRLD, his music or whatever the fuck. But I'm sad that he killed himself at 21. That is sad.
That
nothing
is
to
sad.
nothing to do with race.
That is sad. Josh cares.
Fucking Josh.
I'm telling everybody that you don't like Juice. You know who Juice WRLD is, and you're happy he's dead.
No, I know who he was because of Eminem and that one song.
You're like my friend Chase. He thinks Mac Miller is better than Juice WRLD.
I know who Mac Miller is.
You know who Mac Miller
I
is?
do not know
Well,
who
good.
Mac
Mac
Miller
Miller's
is.
fucking trash.
Hey, he's gone. He's died too.
Hey, Perks. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kofi Weeks. So where the fuck you been? this
You
whole
wait till the
episode?
very end. Talk about Percocet.
I need to clip this in this chase. Mac Miller's fucking garbage, alive or dead. The only reason he was relevant is because Adriana Grande was his fucking girlfriend for 2 years, and he was in a song with her. And everybody's like, "Oh, it's that white guy with face tattoos that used to fuck Adriana Grande." It's like,
He's not.
"Oh,
wrong.
Pete Davidson's like, no, Mac Miller.
The only
Pete
reason I knew-
Davidson is more famous than you."
The only reason I knew who Ariana Grande is because of Nickelodeon commercials, because she used to be in the Nickelodeon
I used to watch
show.
that show with.
I never watched
she
it.
was in with her.
That
She was
blonde chick.
fucking little.
Yeah.
Back then, what the fuck was it called? Victorious.
I don't know.
I like
she
Ariana
looked
Grande.
like that fucking.
I just remember that.
Hey, she's a lot better now.
Yeah, Kofi agrees.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Hey Chase, fuck you. Mac Miller sucks. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just got to 120. I gotta play that for Chase. Chase, fuck you. Matt Miller sucks. In case you didn't hear it the first time. And so does the Tennessee Titans. And you don't wear a toboggan in the goddamn summer. It's not a fashion statement.
You know what? I'll agree with you on the fact that what's his name?
Chase.
No, not Chase. The rapper.
Juice WRLD.
The other one.
Mac Miller.
I will agree that Mac Miller is not as good as Juice WRLD because Mac Miller hasn't done a song with Eminem.
Yeah. Chase, fuck you.
I mean, makes sense to me.
Fucking Progressive's better than State Farm. He's a State Farm agent.
He's a State Farm guy. They're fucking you.
Yeah.
I used to work for
fucking me, not for free.
I remotely worked, not remotely. Oh, it was remotely. I briefly worked for Progressive.
Kofi, which insurance agency do you prefer?
All right, we done now?
I think so.
I
All
think
right.
so. I think
All
it's
right, guys.
going to.
Hope
That
you
was
all enjoyed this
15
show.
minutes of nonsense.
It got a little weird, but that's probably better than a real show. I had a lot of fun. So keep on listening. Follow us on all our social medias at RSH Wrestling. That's pretty much everywhere. Email us, call us, or just keep ignoring us. If you did not like the show, as always, we're over an hour in. And hold on. Kofi Winston just said Soulja Boy is good. Soulja Boy suck.
What are you?
Remember, it's our outro music.
Oh, nice. And until then, continue to fear regularly scheduled hostilities.
Matt Miller.